This is the reality. We have to adjust to the real shocks that we're facing now in the economy.
Mr. Bakani echoed the likely impacts the low commodity prices will have on the economy and the national government's revenue.
The revenue flows into the budget is on a declining trend. Okay? So, and this will, of course, impact on the tax revenue that the government is expecting from the resource sector. It will also affect the inflows of foreign exchange. Again, this is another effect that you will see in the foreign exchange market, where there is ongoing shortage of foreign exchange coming in. And with that, it will also affect the exchange rate and also the level of reserves we have.
He says while PNG's growth rate will decline from the projected rate of 15.5%, he says contrary to gloomy commentaries, PNG's economy is still strong.
We still have a 9 to 11% growth in GDP.
But he says the reality is that PNG does not have the revenue to maintain the spendings that the government originally planned for.
So they have to critically look at the budget for this year and cut all or delay or defer some of those non-priority expenditure areas that are in this year's budget.
Mr. Bakani says the government's expenditure and revenue are below the budgeted level, which has resulted in a deficit of 0.94 billion kina. He said adjustments that are made to the national budget must ensure that the deficit should not be greater than 2.3 billion kina.
The critical point is that the government, if it maintains 4.4% of GDP, the deficit for this year as per the original budget, it will set a good foundation for 2016. If it does more and brings the deficit down, it's even places the government in a better position to frame.
Mr. Bakani supported the Prime Minister's stance that priority areas of health, education and law and order will be protected against these adjustments. Sarah Aupong, National EMTV News.